I would like to announce Erik Shelley. He's the Green Party candidate for the 11th District, Congress, Congressional, 11th Congressional District, Erik Shelley.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's going to be a tough speech to top. I've been asked to speak to you about the importance of impeachment and holding our elected officials accountable. And I just have to wonder, how far must we have fallen to even have the need to talk about this issue? Well, for the last 6 months, I've been on the street corners with signs, I've been in parks with petitions, I've been on phones with congressional staffers, and I can tell you that, yeah, this needs to be explained. We have fallen that far. And let me tell you some of the misconceptions. I know I'm kind of playing to a warm room here. I don't think I need to explain it to you. But when I'm on the street, I'm faced with hecklers, and they have these misconceptions, and that's what I'm going to be fighting against this November. And some of these hecklers shout things out to me like, you know what, you should impeach Kwame. Now, since there's no time to shout back, let me tell you what I'd like to tell them. First, you don't impeach a mayor. You impeach a president.
Yes.
And second, if you could impeach a mayor, this is what it would look like. Let's be clear about this. Kwame has been charged with a crime. The president has not. Impeachment does not mean that you were automatically thrown out of office. It means that you were charged, and that charge is adjudicated. Kwame has been charged, and the wheels of justice are grinding noisily along. The president has not been charged, and the wheels of justice are strangely silent. Another type of heckler I've encountered shouts out, you should impeach Granholm. Now, while it's true that you can impeach Governor, Granholm has not committed a crime.
Not yet.
Well, we may have policy disputes, but she's not committed a crime. The president has. Impeachment is not a backdoor maneuver to remove an unpopular executive. It is a legal response to a legal problem. Now, perhaps this misconception stems from our treatment of Bill Clinton. While we may be able to debate whether or not marital infidelity is an impeachable offense, we've all agreed that lying to the American people is wholly unacceptable. Our president must be held to a higher standard. As Richard Nixon so aptly put it, America needs to know that her president is not a crook. Of course, he followed that statement by lying, but which brings me to my final point. Some of my detractors will wave their hands and say, bah! There's no time. What would it prove anyway? With only one session remaining in Congress, it is almost true. There almost is no time. But what would be the point? Think of it. If the House of Representatives voted to send the articles of impeachment on to the Senate, both senators currently running for president would have to look at the evidence, which ostensibly they have not yet seen, and state publicly and for the record that it is not fitting for a president to lie to his people. It is not fitting for the president to tap phones. It is not fitting for the president to use the Justice Department to dispatch political opponents. Our Constitution is what holds this nation together. The country was founded on the principle that we are all equal under the law. Me, you, George Bush, Jennifer Granholm, Dick Cheney, Kwame Kilpatrick, we are all equal. That's right. Ultimately, this is why impeachment is not only important, at this point it is imperative. The law is why we fought the American Revolution. We have, for generations, sent Americans to die for this principle. In their memory, we must hold accountable those sworn to uphold this principle. And that is why I'm running.